We've got our plant and garden expert, Craig Hignight, joining us live, answering all of your blooming questions. So we got to start it off. It's not Joe today, but we still have to.
Yes.
There we go. How you doing today, Craig?
Good. Glad to be here.
Staying dry?
Made it through the storms?
Glad I didn't get wet when I walked in.
Would have ruined the mustache.
Mustache doesn't like that.
Before we start looking at questions from folks, I just have a quick question. So all of the rain and the storms we got this morning, how should people be reacting with their plants? Like, should they be doing anything different, keeping an eye on them with all of the rain that we got today?
Well, before the rain even started, you might want to have set plants down. Fortunately, the big pots sitting outside the condo are still upright this morning.
Good to know.
Yeah. Hey, at this stage of the game, they're big, they're full, and they can go over very easily in the wind. So really, the wind is over now, so you might want to take a look around the yard and see what needs to be stood back up.
Guess who says hi?
Mindy.
No.
Not Mindy yet.
Bill.
Peter.
Peter Warner. Former News 8 meteorologist.
Morning, Peter.
Yes,
Morning,
hello, Peter. So our first question from a viewer this morning, Tim is asking, is it too late to be moving my iris?
No, this is exactly the time. We're running just a little bit later than I would normally tell you to start, which is around the 4th of July. But anytime from now through, say, early September, it is a good time to go ahead and reset iris.
Okay, next question from John is, how do I get rid of mulberry trees in my evergreens?
Okay, what you need to do is get some stump and brush killer. The active ingredient is triclopyr, and you cut the mulberry off, dab this on the open wound that you have created, and you have to do this within 15 minutes. After you make the cut, the product goes down into the roots, it dies, it will not damage the evergreens as long as you don't touch the evergreens with the herbicide.
Nice. So a question from Anne. Last year, I planted 7 mum plants, but only 2 came back. I just bought 5 more to replace the ones. When I planted the new plants, I applied root stimulator. Should I apply it again? If yes, how often? What should I do in the fall to help assure that the new ones come back next year?
Is this a math question?
You're on the program here. I tell people, get your mums in the ground as early as possible, and they are available now. You got your root stimulator on. Now what you have to do is every 10 days, you need to fertilize until you see color in the buds. As far as getting them through the winter, you don't have to do anything. Do not cut mums back in the fall. Then we just wait for Mother Nature to let them wake up in the spring.
All right, last question from Robert. I have an old, hold on, I may mispronounce this one, Forsythia?
Yep, got it.
Boom. That is very overgrown. Can I cut it way back and see what it does next year?
Yes. This is what we call a rejuvenation cutting, and sometimes it's necessary to really take a plant back. And, you probably aren't going to get really good color on this plant for the next year or two as it regrows. But yes, go ahead and give it a haircut.
Give it a cut.
All right, thank you for that, Craig. Now, we'll be back in just a few minutes getting to the rest of your questions this morning. Keep sending them in. We are live on Facebook right now taking your questions, but we're going to take a quick break to maybe dry off a little bit right now.
A little bit.